Hello, everyone. Sophia Jones here with DeSoto High School. I am interviewing today, and I wanted to highlight a student from Texas Southern University. This is Black History Month, and so we have an HBCU here, and this is also a graduate of DeSoto High School. So we're highlighting Corin Majors, who is a third year, Thurgood Marshall Law student who graduated from DeSoto High School in 2011. She's due to graduate from Thurgood Marshall in May 2020. Yay! A round of applause, everyone. Well, good. Well, Corin, I'm happy to have you here with us because I know that our students here at DeSoto High School would like to know how you are faring out there in Houston, getting ready to be a lawyer. So, Miss Majors, I have some questions for you, and I hope you don't mind answering them. How do you feel DeSoto Independent School District has prepared you for college?
Wow. Let's just say all of my friends from DeSoto, we all went to college. We all finished college, and a lot of us have 2 degrees. So I definitely think DeSoto showed us, what education was about and how you can achieve it and go out there and get it. I mean, I remember us having alumni day and things like that, and it was nothing but success all over the stage. So it definitely inspired me to go to pursue higher education as well.
How do you feel DeSoto High School could have prepared you differently for college?
I didn't really know what college I wanted to go to at the time. So maybe if I would have just had a little bit of more information of the different schools and like their specialties, like for example, I don't know, Prairie View is good for nursing and engineering and things like that, like just to give younger students an idea of where they want to go to see how it will benefit their future.
How do you feel you should have been offered support?
Well, college and high school are two different things. You're definitely way more independent in college than you are in high school. I do remember a lot of my high school teachers using a syllabus and teaching us like how basically the syllabus is everything you need. Well, in college there's no reminders, there's no hey turn this assignment in. It's literally you need to make sure you have a planner, you need to make sure you know all of your deadlines and just be ready to submit it. So I mean, I think just modeling it more after after I guess the college what's similar to college. And
Mm-hmm.
also I will say in college you use a lot of uh technology,
Mm-hmm.
um, a lot of instruction using Blackboard and things of that nature. So I guess like I don't know if the school could possibly give students, I don't know, do they use computers now?
They
Do
do.
they use computers to submit assignments and things of that nature? Oh,
They
well then
do.
if that's
Now that we're virtual, yeah,
oh
but
well
before that,
yeah.
I don't know if we was using it as much, but I agree with you that, we should stimulate college if that's what we want our students to be prepared for. So I
Right.
agree with you on that question.
Right. And
Um,
emphasis on study. I'm sorry, just really quickly.
Go ahead.
Emphasis on studying, like getting good study habits, because in college, you need to be able to study. It's not as easy as it is in high school where you can just review it one day and take the test the next day. So just having students build better habits, I think that'll help them be more successful for sure.
Okay. Why did you choose law?
You make a lot of money being a lawyer, right?
Okay.
I mean, that's the obvious reason.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's all about helping people. It's definitely a service profession, and it's basically your opportunity to advocate for people who don't know. Like there's so many things that our community misses out on just because they don't know. So I like to be that liaison to let you know, like, this is the right that you have, like, this is the money that you're entitled to. I think I did it just so I could to better us, basically. I wanted to be the person to help do that. So
And
that's
actually, you answered my next question because I was going to say, what was your plans? How were you planning to use law? And you just answered my question. For those of you who don't know, I chose Corin Majors to be my interview Eve for this event because not only is she a DeSoto graduate of 2011, but she's also my daughter, and I felt like, hey, what a better way to represent my job, my passion, than to put my daughter out there in the forefront. So, with that being said, Corin, is it any of your old teachers that you want to send a shout out to before we end this interview?
I don't know who's still there. Mr. Mason, if you still there, hey. Other than that, I was class of 2011. I don't know. I can't even remember my teachers like that. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, if you were one of my teachers or one of my principals, hey, I'm doing well. Thank you for everything that you showed us. A lot of us, we totally listened, and thank y'all for being a great example. We truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, and thank you also for volunteering and also just putting some, giving some encouragement to some of my students. I really appreciate that.
I knew I wanted to go to a HBCU, and so I was looking for a HBCU in the Houston area, and you have to go to TSU, so I picked TSU. I really thrive being surrounded by people who I know who are really pushing me to push myself, but at the same time, who understand.
I'm a student of the Jesse H. Jones School of Business, and it was really my advisors that pushed me to kind of figure out what direction I wanted to go in. It allowed me to feel comfortable and confident in my abilities because I had those advisors who really pushed me and said, hey, if this is what you want, this is what you have to do.
If you really want to be part of an institution that is just rich in its traditions and history and culture and student life and academic success that we've had, this is the institution for you.
The fact that Texas Southern is downtown Houston is a huge draw. Our students are better because of where we're situated in the city that we're in. And there's just so many different industries here that students can attach themselves to through internships and through connections that we have with partners in the city. It provides a backdrop for students to really understand and compete on a high level.
I'm a third-year law student here at Thurgood Marshall School of Law. Thurgood Marshall definitely is one of the most diverse law schools in the nation. Being in that environment that's so culturally diverse definitely adds to the learning experience.
I'm from Oakland, California. In deciding to go to college, I really wanted to go somewhere where I'd be out of my comfort zone and I'd be in a different environment because you can't grow being comfortable.
I'm studying environmental toxicology. My dissertation is over the presence of inorganic metals in our dust that we inhale and consume. When it came to selecting a school, I chose TSU off the bat. It's literally the campus that is nearest to my heart. It's kind of a family school. My dad came here. I have two uncles that are doctors, came through the biology department.
My first class was a class of at least 20. It was more of a family feel than anything. The professor took the time out to get to know who we were, and the next time that we came to class, she knew our name, where we were from, and had a nickname for us. TSU is that school where you can feel at home.
Had the opportunity to intern with United States Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. Also, I interned with Senator Boris Miles. I served as a criminal justice policy analyst. I was actually able to draft and help write legislation, lobby a legislation, and convince other state senators to sign on to our legislation.
I really have been sitting in class with some amazing people. I can't wait to see the product of them becoming a TSU alumni.
When I graduate, I'll be working with ConocoPhillips. Forbes ranked them 115 on the top Fortune 500 companies. So working with the TSU Career Services, I was able to get that opportunity. When I go to ConocoPhillips, I'm representing way more than myself. I'm representing TSU, I'm representing the students, my family. All the resources I get, all the exposure I get, I'm bringing it back to TSU.
I'm a second-year pharmacy student, and I serve as the 70th Miss Texas Southern University. We have an amazing simulation center here. The simulation center composes of 12 doctor's offices. They wanted us, the clinical laboratory science, the health administration majors, to have a space where we can actually simulate what it's like to work on a team of healthcare professionals. We use the simulation center for all our pharmacy practice class. So you have that real life experience, so that when you get out into the world, Texas Southern University health students have done this before. This HBCU will mold you. It will give you the tools, the network connections to make history, to go out and build legacies that are so much bigger than you. I love my institution, and I have loved serving as your 70th Miss Texas Southern University.
I choose TSU.
I choose TSU.
I choose TSU. Rah.
I choose TSU.
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 We choose TSU.
Hey man, say man, I choose TSU. In fact, I will go no place other than Texas Southern University, which has as its motto, excellence in achievement.